So hello and welcome. This is the first match from round 3. Emilator with blue fighting against Baton with orange. Now Baton is playing as Prussia while Emilator is playing as Poland. I'm not quite sure if I understand this move, but he knows his shit. If he got this far, then he knows what he's doing, or at least he's supposed to know. Beautiful. He starts nicely. He got 2 town halls, 1 market, 1 barracks, 1 blacksmith, 1 storehouse, and Baton as well is going for the same build. Baton built the storehouse over here because he needed it in order to build the market, but he doesn't need, so he saves time because peasants will not have to go from one place to another to build the storehouse. They just build the buildings one after another in this area, and that's it. Baton is getting the library. Blue doesn't have the library so far. Okay, he's going for the library as well, but orange has the advantage. So guys, I remind you what are the prizes for this tournament. The first place will win 50 bucks. 50 bucks. 1 gift card from G2A, 20 euro gift card from G2A, 1 t-shirt with Sergio Heldragoon HQ, 1 t-shirt with Cossacks 3, and a Steam key for Stronghold Crusader HD. The second and the third place will win a gift card that from G2A, which values 10 euros, and the Steam key for for Stronghold Crusader HD. There will also be a prize for the most voted participant, most voted contestant in this tournament. At this moment, Color Fit is having the most votes. You can go and vote on the official page of the tournament. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, these are the prizes. The rules for this round are pretty simple. 30 minutes peacetime, 18th century right from the start, immediately, and no diplomatic center is allowed. Low mountains, medium minerals, and 5k resources. That's pretty much it. The speed should be fast. I guess it's fast. I remind you guys, Orange is playing as Prussia and Emilator is playing as Poland. Very curious on his tactic. Extremely curious on his tactic. How does he plan to defeat the Prussian army? What Emilator could do is use the winged hussars, but the winged hussars, guys, as I say, they are 17th century units, and of course they have the speed, but they don't have the power of the cuirassiers, for example. Those are some cavalry units from the 18th century. I am really in doubt about the whole thing. You can make your bet, guys, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, and see if you can get it right. Maybe you know something about the players I don't know. Yeah, curious. Blue is going for his first stable. Baton is still working on his stone production and getting a 3rd town hall. Blue already has the 3rd town hall, and blue is leading, guys. If we check the points, blue is leading, but orange has this stone efficiency, which is really great, by 200%. Emilator has 5 times less stone than Baton, We will see how that will end. I'm really curious how that will actually end. So far, players are just building up. I think over time, Baton will actually take the lead of the score. He will have more points than Emilator. It's just a point of view. It might not be the case. And indeed, guys, I'm really curious how this whole thing will develop. Orange is building 2 gold mines. He's really eager to get as much gold as he can. Blue, on the other hand, is more defensive. Light retiers. This is what blue is gonna use in terms of cavalry. Yeah, sure, he will be able to get quite a lot of them. They are fast to build. Hmm. 20 more minutes left, guys, until the battle begins. I would like to invite you guys to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button on the video. This is gonna be insane. Usually the matches end with a battle. It's that simple. Who wins the battle wins the match. It's that simple sometimes. You know, I don't think there has been a very balanced battle so far. You know, when both players lose the armies, so they can rebuild another one and so on. Blue is going for his second stable. Stone production is the key to success. Emilator is really back with the stone production. He only now made the excavation efficiency upgrade. Not too good for him. Of course, he has his tactic. He knows what he's doing. Let's see if he's gonna be successful with that. "17 more minutes left. Both players are building up. They can have 18th century right away. They don't have to make any upgrades whatsoever. But they still have to build up a great economy. This is the moment, guys, when some players have the chance to be better, to push their limits, to improve their skills at a higher capacity. This is the moment when they can improve themselves. Orange is going for pikeman production. The great thing about Orange's pikemen is that they are armored. They can take quite some bullets. Blue, on the other hand, has the numbers but does not have that much strength. The pikemen from the Polish pikemen do not have armor, and I doubt the light rapiers have armor as well. And they don't have that much health, only 280. Usually cavalry has 350. Orange is going for 2 stables. Blue gets a lot of units. I suppose by now he has more units than orange. Emilator is still leading. There's a difference between the stone production of both players. Emilator is behind a bit. And as I said, Emilator has more units, but the problem is Emilator has more weak units, while Baton has stronger units. For example, the cuirassiers from 18th century, those are really strong units. With 4 stables, Baton can get a lot of cuirassiers, and he can change the tides of battle. Okay, Blue is going for the 18th century. It's minute 18 in game. And Emilator is getting the 18th century barracks. That should give him quite an advantage. But guess what? Baton is getting 2 18th century barracks. Not 1, 2. So Baton is still going to produce more units than Blue. And considering that Blue has weaker units than Orange, Blue does not have that many chances from this point. The Prussian Musketeers are the strongest ranged units in the game. They have a lot of damage, and they can also fight in melee combat. Therefore, it's gonna be very easy for Baton to kill Blue if he fully upgrades the 18th century Musketeers. Houses population limit has been reached. 9 more minutes left, guys. 18th century Musketeers from Prussia. Those are game ender. Another unit that might be good against the 18th century musketeers from Prussia would be the 17th century musketeers from Spain, which are very armored. Those 17th century musketeers from Spain can take up a lot of damage. Even from multi-barrel cannons, they can resist against a lot of damage from the multi-barrel cannons. That's a very huge plus. Emilator will have to use multi-barrel cannons. It's gonna be against him if he doesn't. And same goes for Baton. But he has the leverage here because he's playing with Prussia, and instantly he has a bigger leverage than Blue. Blue has a lot of units indeed. Baton isn't able to take the lead with points. Baton already has a double amount of stone than Emilator. You see, guys, if you waste 2 minutes in the beginning, you will waste half of the game in the late game. Okay, Baton has 400 pikemen, 130 cuirassiers, and 66 18th century musketeers. Emilator, on the other hand, has 330 light rapiers and 468 17th century musketeer pikemen, sorry, and 18th century musketeers 24. So Baton has more 18th century musketeers, less cavalry though, and less pikemen, but fully upgraded the cuirassiers can take out all this light rapiers. The light rapiers has 280 health, while the cuirassier has 350 and can resist against way much more damage. There are 4 more minutes left, guys. Baton is gathering his army on this hill. The hill will provide an advantage to the player that's on it, especially with the ranged units. The light rapier doesn't have armor. Two more minutes. It's getting intense. Blue is finally going for a second 18th century barracks. Orange has had his second 18th century barracks for ages, and now he's getting a third 18th century barracks. I wonder if you can see what I can see, guys. Blue has some cannons. Let's hope he's gonna make good use of them. Looks like blue got the bug upgrade with the stable. It's sad when such a thing happens. So Baton has 200 18th century musketeers, while Emilator has only 100. And Emilator has 600 cavalry, while Baton has half. But it does matter what kind of cav do you have. By putting the light retiers information, they will get some extra armor, but that's pretty much there. We see the Polish pikemen, but you see, guys, Emilator has no armor, while Orange's entire nation is built around anti-armor, and these boys don't even have armor. It means they are ruined. Let's see how blue will perform. The light retiers can take some damage. They have a lot of health. He's trying to attack from two sides, but doesn't work too nice for him. Look at all those 17th century pikemen getting killed. The light retiers are good, but not as good as they are supposed to be. The 18th century musketeers from Prussia are way too strong. And Baton is taking the lead with points, and not only with points, but pretty much with everything. Baton is advancing. Orange is setting everything he has against blue. Clashing of the armies. It's all versus all. Okay, it's crystal clear now, guys. Orange has won this battle, and if Baton goes to semi-finals. Yeah, this is GG. Very obvious. The Prussian 18th century musketeers are way too strong. So Emilator, guys, produced 1,600,000 stone, while Baton produced 2,600,000 stone. Of course, there has been a difference between the unit production and unit types. If Emilator would have produced cuirassiers, he would have had a bigger chance here. And if he had chosen a different nation, I mean, Poland versus Prussia, especially against an expert player, you know, it's not the wisest choice. Okay, so thank you a lot for watching this match. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and hit the like button. Also check out my official sponsor g2way.com. Use the SHD code to get 3% cash back.